Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the news. Here are the headlines of the day. Ida Shishan Nongrang appointed as the new Director General of Police, Meghalaya. Survey for the upgrade of the Umam to Midor road into a 4-lane road is nearing completion, says Preston Tinsong. Health Minister expressed concern over the rising cases of cancer in Meghalaya. Cabinet Minister and BJP leader A.L. Heg urged the government to maintain law and order. And Meghalaya Governor Pagu Chauhan felicitates 20 NCC cadets of Shillong Group NCC. Ida Shishan Nongrang has been appointed as the new Director General of Police, as informed in a notification issued by the Secretary to the Government of Meghalaya Home Police Department today. Nongrang is the first woman to hold the top position in the police force in Meghalaya. She is a 1992 batch IPS officer and has been appointed as DGP for 2 years. Yesterday, Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong, while speaking to reporters, informed that the government had sent a proposal to the Election Commission and they are awaiting their reply. Regarding the investigation into the alleged misuse and tampering of the vehicle registration number plate by Meghalaya Director General of Police, Tinsong informed that the police have started the investigation.
Very important post in Assam. They already shown their disinterest. They don't want to come to Meghalaya, okay, for that post of DGP. And the left is with three. Three is, number one is Nongrang, number two is Mr. I forgot the name. So these three were ultimately in the list. 3-4 days back, we already sent the proposal to the Election Commission and we are awaiting the approval of the Election Commission. If we receive today or tomorrow, appointment will be made. So now the case has been registered and the investigation has just started. So please give space, let the investigation be on and thereafter let the law take its own.
The Deputy Chief Minister in charge of PWD Road, Preston Tinsong, announced that the survey for the upgrade of the Umam to Midor road into a 4-lane road is nearing completion. After presiding over a review meeting on Friday, Tinsong revealed that the road, stretching approximately 160 to 170 kilometers along National Highway 6, will undergo this transformation. The project entails converting the road into a 4-lane highway from the Umam flyover in Ribhoi district to the Assam border at Midor in East Jaintia Hills district. Tinsong said that the government has instructed the deputy commissioners of 4 districts through which the road will pass to constitute the committee by involving different departments. According to Tinsong, the estimate of the project will be around a massive 20,000 to 22,000 crore.
Each department be part of the members and along with the NHS. So now East Castles we already have a committee. Ribhoi district we already have a committee. Now I instructed West Jaintia Hills and East Jaintia Hills. They are going to constitute this similar committee for this.
Health Minister Midor today expressed concern over the rising cases of cancer in Meghalaya. Speaking at a medical health camp and awareness talk organized by the AR High Hospital at St. Jerome Higher Secondary School in Nongmansong, Ampreen said that the government has managed to reduce the maternal mortality rate in the state, which was very high. She also pointed out that the government would partner with these private institutions to provide quality treatment to people. A large number of people were also seen attending the camp and they were given medicines for their illnesses.
Ya ibaheg ba imped bangila ban empanel ya kani ke institute nang ba kinong song jong kani kathan ke jongni kinyo ya kum kini ki machine bat kum kini ki jaka ay sumar iba mangi baro nin ha let shajngai bha, but karim bha kata kabai, dawai nagamta kabai sumar majmi.
Cabinet Minister and BJP leader A.L. Hegg has urged upon the state government to maintain law and order. The statement came from Hegg following recent instances of arson being reported in the city. Hegg said that law and order has to be maintained for the economy of the state, even as he added that Meghalaya is dependent on tourism and instances of law and order would send a negative message to tourists who intend to visit Meghalaya. Commenting on the recent filing of FIR against Meghalaya DGP, Hegg said that if there is any wrongdoing, the person should be booked.
I have not read the entire case, but anybody doing anything against the public, against the government, has to be booked. Our law and order situation, we have to fully control. You know, if we want to grow, if we want the economy to grow, if we want the employment to grow, the law and order has to be upheld to at least that, we have to depend on the tourists. We see a lot of tourists coming to Meghalaya state. If anything incident happen, then the bad name will go. The wrong, thoughts of minds of people will go. So that will be, hamper the economy and the flourishness of the state of Meghalaya.
The St. Joseph's Academy of Nursing has concluded its Nurses Week on account of International Nurses Day today at Umam Reboy district. The theme of the program was Our Nurses, Our Future, the Economic Power of Care. Nurses Week was celebrated through different events and activities. Ivory Cardoid, Assistant Director, Nursing Directorate of Health Services, MI, graced the event as the chief guest, and Carrie Lingdor, Nursing Superintendent, Suncare Shillong, was the guest of honor. Speaking at the event, Ivory Cardoid, Assistant Director, Nursing DHS, said that nurses are the heart and soul of healthcare. She further added that today there are very much in need of nurses in healthcare, not only in hospitals but also in the communities. The Hinjau Youth Council yesterday apprehended 22 drug users, 4 women and 18 men at Muda and nearby places. The members of the association apprehended and searched their pockets and found many injection syringes, marijuana and others. The members of the HYC then burned all the drugs and syringes collected. Authorities have reported a vehicle fire incident at Umroy Airport Junction, which occurred at around 12 noon today. The vehicle identified was transporting passengers from Maublang village to retreat center in Umroy Nongra when it caught on fire on its return journey. The driver attempted to start the engine near the NH44 when the vehicle suddenly ignited. Despite efforts by the fire and emergency services, the vehicle was completely destroyed. Fortunately, no casualties have been reported. The burnt vehicle has been towed to Umroy Police Investigation Centre for further investigation. A one-day workshop cum training program on the schemes of the National Legal Services Authority was held today, in which the Chief Justice, High Court of Meghalaya, Shri Justice A. Vidyanathan, lamented that welfare schemes do not reach the needy. The Chief Justice, who is also the Patron-in-Chief of Meghalaya State Legal Services Authority, said that abject poverty is a result of people, especially rural areas, being deprived of welfare schemes. He added that in a welfare state, people should have equal access to justice irrespective of constraints as well as differences in socio-economic backgrounds. The Chief Justice said that impartial administration of justice can be achieved by creating awareness to the public about legal services.
Irrespective of constraints as well as differences in socio-economic backgrounds, for which legal aid services is one of the essential functions. This is in consonance with the mandate of our Constitution, ensuring equality among all sects of people before the law and equal protection of law.
Governor of Meghalaya, Pagu Chauhan, yesterday felicitated 20 NCC cadets of Shillong Group NCC who had represented the state of Meghalaya in the Republic Day camp in January 2024 at New Delhi on the 10th of May 2024. The cadets were presented with a certificate and cash incentive by the governor in recognition of their efforts. These cadets were selected after a grueling series of pre-RDC camps in New Delhi. They participated in a variety of activities like Guard of Honor, National Integration Awareness Program, Cultural Program, Flag Area Competition and Prime Minister Rally. The 17th Inter-School Badminton Tournament of 2024 concluded yesterday evening after an exciting four-day event that featured participation from 18 schools. A total of 162 matches were played in the singles and doubles categories for under 13, 15 and 17, showcasing the talents of both males and female players. The final day of the tournament was graced by the presence of District Mission Coordinator SSA West China Hills District Mumubai Lakiang, who attended as the chief guest alongside WJDBA President D. Perbot, Working President EMH Pasa and a member from the Badminton Association. And now for the weather report. The maximum temperature recorded was 21.3 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature was 13 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity in the morning was 82% while it was 75% in the evening. And the forecast says light to moderate rain and thunder showers likely to occur at few places. And before we wind up, here's a look at the headlines once again. Ida Shishan Nongrong appointed as the new Director General of Police Meghalaya. Survey for the upgrade of the Umam to Midor road into a 4-lane road is nearing completion, says Preston Tinsong. Health Minister expressed concern over the rising cases of cancer in Meghalaya. Cabinet Minister and BJP leader A.L. Heg urged the government to maintain law and order. And Meghalaya Governor Pagu Chauhan felicitates 20 NCC cadets of Shillong Group NCC. And with that, viewers, we've come to the end of today's edition of the News Bulletin. Do join us back tomorrow at the same time. Good night.